Okay guys, wrapping up about the short-term rentals, and we will probably do another video about long-term rentals here shortly, so stay tuned for that. But let's talk about short-term rentals again, just to wrap up here. The gross rent is going to be way higher than a typical lease that you'd get with somebody doing a 12-month, 24-month lease. However, to get to that point, you're going to have a lot more steps. You're going to have to furnish the property. You're going to make sure that you have the utilities and the cable, the internet ready. And you're gonna have to put TVs there. You're gonna have to make sure there's toiletries, there's spices. You're gonna have to do all the fun stuff, right? The end game is to have that grossing about $4,000 or $5,000 a month on the same property that you can rent for $1,500 to $1,600 a month. Once you divvy up the expenses, you're probably gonna net on a typical Airbnb that we do about $2,500 a month compared to the $1,500 a month rent. That makes it more profitable, and that at the end of the day, you want all your investments to be more profitable. And sometimes the short-term rental game, if it's in the right location and it's got all those check marks checked, those boxes checked, those checks marked checked. Who says that? Those boxes checked. Is it got a good walking score? Is it near restaurants? Is it in a place where there are already some good Airbnbs? You can check that out on their website. There's also a website called AirDNA that you can check out to see what the rents are over there. If you have a property that's a 3-2 on 122 Main Street and 123 Main Street is being rented for $200 a month, same square footage, same location, you can use deductive reasoning, right, to say, oh, I can get $200 a month. So again, Airbnbs, good, bad, ugly, and different. It really depends on all those variables. Be sure to check us out tomorrow. We're talking about long-term rentals, a long-term strategy of owning residential single-family homes for a long-term play. That means that you're leasing these properties out for 1 year to 2 years at a time, hopefully getting that long-term tenant, what the pros and cons are and why you should do it, and what to look for in your first deal. So that's the best information we have available to you. We try to disseminate it, give it to you, and now you've got it. Now, what I want you to do is like the page, subscribe to the page, comment, do something. Don't you hate it when people ask you to do that, especially at the end of a video and you feel obligated to do it? Well, it's okay to feel the obligation. Let me just tug at your heart and say, that's what I need from you. We got to get you to like, subscribe, comment. So especially if you disagree, hey, what you said was stupid and you shouldn't say things like that. You don't know what you're talking about. I want to hear those things because I want to, I want to learn too. Maybe you got something to teach me. So again, I'm Mike Stansbury, Memphis Repper. Click like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.